Jenna, you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello. I'm Jenna Nord, Jenna Nord Photography, and Prairie and I decided to hop on today, just to do a little short introduction and then a description of our collaborative package that I think's been live for about 2 weeks. Prairie, is that about right?
Yeah.
Put it out there to the community. You can find it on my website via a link in my bio on Instagram. I also believe it's on my Facebook page too. And you can find it through Prairie as well. But what we did was we came together to just offer a really nourishing um, package during these times, a way to celebrate pregnancy and life and motherhood and this journey. And even though we are all experiencing, different levels of hardship due to COVID 19, um, we just feel like there are still ways to be validated and to feel safe and be seen during these times and be celebrated. um, I feel like it's really important to be, yeah, to be really seen and celebrated during this time, and that still can be had. So, what I'm doing, I've kind of named it like so many different things, but going with the 316, it's like a average thickness of window pane glass. It's just this like really beautiful idea of showing up to a client's home and just witnessing them and creating art through their windows. And I've already done one of these and it was really fun. It was completely experimental, and um, I feel like that actually even made it more fun. It was super intimate, and although I had like no contact with this client at all, and we used every window in the house that we could get to, and she just, she approached the window, and she was beautiful and pregnant, and we just captured her belly and captured her mood, and it was really really fun to see what could be created through the window, through the glass. And now she has those photos. So just a way to not have skipped over this time period, and to still be able to document it, but in a safe way. So,
Hmm. Yeah, it's beautiful. Those images are wonderful.
they were really fun.
Hi, yeah. Hi, friends. So I'm Prairie Wolfe with Somatic Connections, and I am a postpartum care provider and educator, as well as a somatic sex education um, practitioner. And so Jenna, as Jenna mentioned, she and I have teamed up to create this package for maternity support for folks in our Missoula community. So Jenna is providing these like really beautiful, creative maternity shoots through window panes or perhaps with social distancing outside so that we can protect everybody's health but still witness and celebrate you in your pregnancy. And then I am providing 2 hours of nervous system support. I work within somatic experiencing. So 2 hours of nervous system support and postpartum planning so that you can find that really powerful, authentic, innate wisdom inside your own body as you're navigating pregnancy and approaching birth during this COVID quarantine period. Um, which I find is so important for pregnant women right now. And attending to our nervous system is really one of the most important things that we can do as we are going through pregnancy, because everything that we are experiencing, of course, our babies are experiencing too. And as we come through birth and into postpartum time, we want to be able to really be um, we want to have a large capacity to respond to our infants and their needs. And so that's what my work really revolves around, is resourcing you as a new parent to be present and available to attend to yourself and to your new baby. Um, and so this package is a way to really celebrate the the goddess of each woman, and just witnessing them through this period of time. Because you may, as we are in this time of the quarantine and social distancing, it feels a little, Jenna, as you mentioned earlier when we were chatting, it can feel like a little bit like getting cheated, right? Because we're not able to like be out and show off our beautiful bellies and celebrate with our friends. And
Right.
even, like baby showers are being put on hold. And so this is a way to really just like celebrate you in all of this glory, and to document this time, because
Mm-hmm.
it's a really interesting time. And just to know that this is the only time you'll be going through this. And even if it is your fifth pregnancy, this is the only time that that baby is going to be gestated and born, and really being present for that.
Um, I wanted to add, like, we're really thankful, any of you that are watching right now. Obviously, we're asking you to slow down. We know that life's really fast paced, and even by you taking this time right now to listen to this little video, we're asking you to just slow down your pace. So we both appreciate that, and I feel like that's also part of the offering. um, Everything's rushing along so quickly. Even though we might be feeling stuck in this pandemic, this is a slow down. This is a slowdown with Prairie and her services to really do this really important work in preparation. And it's a slowdown for to take time to um, see yourself in a beautiful way and do the photography as well. But I feel like it's really beautiful and necessary, because the times of motherhood and pregnancy are so fleeting, and we can't get those times back. And so preserving and preparing now is just really important. So just
Mm-hmm.
encouraging the slow down.
Mm-hmm. Well said.
Um, I don't know, Prairie, if you have like a quick thing that you can kind of help people drop in, those of us that are new to somatic experiencing, like what could we expect from your session?
Yeah, well, the first hour will be somatic experiencing. So, really, as you said, slowing down and dropping into the body. Um, and that work itself is one to help resource each person, and so to recognize their own strengths and their own wisdom inside their body. But the somatic experiencing is really about discovering what your body is experiencing. And so getting out of the vortex that can happen in our heads, in our thought pattern, and especially in these times when there tends to be increased anxiety or worry or fear, and finding ways to drop out of that and into the body, and really discovering what's there.
Mm.
Yeah, and then of course the second hour is postpartum planning, because I teach postpartum education classes, and even in the best of times, postpartum planning is an essential thing to do when you're pregnant. And here, as we're preparing to birth, with potentially ongoing shelter in place, I feel like it's especially important to have some plans, to resource and support each family.
For sure. It's exciting. Um, can they reach the information in a
Yeah.
link in your bio?
Yeah, so you definitely can. So you can find me on Instagram at Somatic Connections, and there's a link in the bio there, or there's a link on my website, which is somaticconnections.org. Jenna, what is your website?
It's jennanordphotography.com.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're interested, reach out to us. Um, the details on your site, Jenna, are 6 digital files and 6 prints. Is that correct?
Yeah, and they can you can do 5x7s or 8x10s, or you can do a mixed match. So yeah,
Wonderful.
something tangible, not just digitals that may sit on your hard drive, um, but those digitals, to be able to share out on social media is really always fun, a way to celebrate, and then something tangible that you might put in your album or end up framing. So yeah, a little both.
Exactly. Okay, great. Well, reach out to us if you guys are interested, and we look forward to seeing you around the community.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Mom,